Welcome, Anime Lily fans. How you guys doing? LegendDVash as always. King of Games RayApollo and SamtheMangaMan here for another review of Chainsaw Man, our third review, and we're hella excited for it to be back. And Ray, me and Sam started our reactions for it last week. We did our second reaction, but what did you think of the chapter? Your first impressions?
I thought this was a great chapter. I mean, we're kind of starting to see more of the history between Makima and Chainsaw. I mean, well, Pochita is the name that I guess I don't know if Denji gave him that name or if that's the name he told him. So
I think Denji gave him that name because
yeah,
Pochita wasn't really like talking. He was just
right.
like a
So I
dog.
guess we need to. We're learning more about the history between Chainsaw and Makima, and that they found out that they've been fighting for who knows how long. And then they were in a fight, and Chainsaw disappeared, and they've been looking for him ever since. So I'm really curious to see, but why, and where we're gonna end up here, because Chainsaw clearly seems to have the upper hand, with ease. So
yeah, because the name of this chapter is Chainsaw versus a Horrifying Weapon Humans. And then we find that Makima said these are not humans, devils or fiends. The name that referred to them was eaten by you and erased. Yet somehow their existence was not. So with these people, she called them, you're finding the four horsemen and the weapon of devils. So this is the four horsemen that we know. And
I think it's only just I think it's just two of the four horsemen, not all of them in general though. I think it's because there's 7 of them altogether. We know Arrow Girl, Weapon, the Bomb Girl, the Katana Man.
It's the devils.
And the other, yeah,
those are devils. But the four
no
horsemen,
weapon devils that we know. But the other four, are they really the horsemen?
We don't know.
Okay,
we don't know.
One of them makes the most sense because
I mean, that's what she said, but I don't know. I mean, we still can't really trust her. So
yeah, because what she says, we don't know what is true and what's a lie because this is all for her game and everything.
It sounds like she's the one who still has the memories of things that have been forgotten, so she can make up whatever she wants.
But my favorite thing that what Chainsaw did, he literally said "Do we have to fight?" He's like, his whole expression was like his face was kind of yawning, like I don't even want to do this.
Well, I think that was Poochie going okay.
But then it was curious to know that each person here, the Bomb Devil, Rizet did not get nothing yet, but the Katana and the Arrow Devil, the first hunter, they got murked. They got killed.
Easy.
And I love how this chapter was literally 3 pages and 2 panels of the last page was literally all words and the rest was action. And I love it. Can't wait for this episode to air in who knows, probably 2 years from now. But this chapter was pure meathead action and I love it for it.
I mean, that's what I love Chainsaw Man for. It's got the action hits different. You know what I'm saying?
We don't know what is the top 2 4 horsemen. We know that one of them has to be the Sword Devil because he seems like he has swords. Because it's very similar to our boy of the Katana. But then we see the top left is the spear. That's what Sam said before in Ray as well. But we don't know what the top 2 is. One on the left, it looks like a goat, like horns. So which makes sense because it kind of resembles to the devil, the hell. But the top right, I said it looks like fire in the reaction, but maybe it could involve the guns like flamethrower. But Sam was like, maybe that's part of the gun devil.
Who knows? Because we know like Makima one way or another somehow controlling all of these guys, and we know that the gun devil's last possession was to Aki, but we don't necessarily know
that name. Hearing that name still hurts my heart.
And Power too, yo.
That's Aki hurt more than Power. I'm not gonna lie. I'm just gonna be straight with you. Aki hurt more than Power.
Aki did hurt more, but the way Power got also hurt a lot too. It's like it literally just went out of the blue, like damn, literally just.
Fair enough.
It was also we know Chainsaw did get shot up with the arrows from the girls. If you see the panel where he got his head, but you see around his body the arrows that got shot at him. I'm wondering can they now he can if he eats you, the name's gone, but your existence. There's a possibility that you're still there in the possibility, or you're not. Does he need to eat the heads or something like that?
That's what one leading to from what we've seen from page 14 and 15. He grabbed the arrowhead girl head right there on his left arm, but we don't know if he needs to eat her to raise her. We don't know if he's gonna do that. And then in page 16 and 17, I love it because literally my boy the Katana Devil, which I thought he was gonna do something, but Sam was right last week. He said he didn't do shit because he literally showed up behind him. But then Chainsaw literally went behind him. He said, "You know what?
No,
Ninjutsu behind you, boy."
No.
Oh my one more shinderu. Nani? That's literally what happened in this scene.
And then the Katana Devil's head was off. So Sam could be right. He might eat them both heads, and then
Heads
they're
are
off.
rolling. That's all we know. That heads are rolling. But then
Heads
there's
are
another
flying.
thing, though. Like, does Puchita or does Chainsaw Man want to kill them? Like, end their existence? And the whole final nail to the coffin would be him literally just eating these heads just one by one.
That would be
Taking
an
away their
awesome
existence.
panel if like 2 chapters been out, or by the end of next chapter, he literally has each of the heads and literally just sitting down and just eating their heads just to erase them. That would be sick, creepy, but awesome to see. Like, he literally say, "You can't beat me."
That sounds like it's too well mannered because we know Chainsaw Man's a savage guy. It's like too well mannered to like literally just have their heads down, like eat them like they're apples. That's too well mannered for him in a sort of way.
True.
The only reason why he didn't like start going even more crazy at that burger place was just because I just wanted to eat a burger, be a civilian, or just be a regular guy.
But then after that,
seems to be.
but then after that, he went on a date. So it's kind of like he has the personality of Denji still, but has the savageness of Pochita, which is just Chainsaw right now. So it's like, and even Makima even said it herself, like, "This looks unwinnable." Okay. So she looks like, does she know she can't win this?
At least this like jumping him like this. Yeah, it seems like it's not the best time.
You're like, I should have not done this. Maybe I should have done.
So that's why she was trying to break Denji, so that way she could potentially break Chainsaw. But now she knows that's not the case.
Yeah, like, no, I failed. Maybe I should have gotten Chainsaw instead of Denji, because Chainsaw looks like he just gives no Fs. So it's like, where are we going with this? Like,
Chainsaw looks like he's just doing his job.
Yeah. I mean, I'm afraid if he gets annoyed with Makima, then is when he's gonna want to start to eat her or kill her in that sort of way into existence. Because this is the 30th time that she's been brought back to life.
yes, because before
they've been
with
fighting
Gun
each
Devil
other
was 29th.
And they've been fighting for like all these years, and they're looking for each other in that sort of way. It seems like a whole endless, long battle that she has with Chainsaw. It's either Chainsaw kills me or I control you, but we don't have the end result yet, so we're gonna continue with this fight. Eventually he's gonna get very annoyed and want to literally kill Makima, like, for good, and this sort of thing.
That could be the end result of the series, where like Chainsaw has to kill Makima or get rid of Makima, but we still don't know, like, if her, or what she said back in chapter 84, talking to the chief, saying that like what she wants to accomplish is world peace and everything, but in her weird sadistic way, by being a whole cheerleader for Chainsaw. So like, what is it that she's trying to accomplish? Is it real or not? So that's the part they're trying to figure out, like, what is real, what is not, from Makima perspective herself.
Yeah, it was a great chapter. A lot of great art. Not a lot of dialogues, but sometimes we just want to see some.
Sometimes it needs to be like that. Yeah.
Yeah, right.
A lot of blood, a lot of green or purple blood that's gonna be happening in the anime, because this definitely not gonna be any type of red. This is gonna be definitely colorful for sure, and
I hope so.
And a lot of property damage for sure too.
Oh,
yeah.
Definitely not
If
property
this is
damage.
even a real city.
Yes, you're right. I remember your question or theory from last week. You said that, is this even a real city? Is this even real? Are we still even in hell? So like, is this could be still a place where, because we still see no type of civilians. We see nobody when he went crushing those buildings. From when we went from the burger place, there was nobody in the whole ice cream truck. So we don't know what's real or fake.
Don't know what's happening. I'm still really confused, but I still like what's happening.
Yeah, entertained, but don't know what the hell's happening.
Exactly.
Questioning, but with no answers. So it's like, small answers, but more questions with those answers.
Maybe it is the end of. Maybe this is the end of the world, and people just got purged and everything.
Maybe. I don't know.
Or maybe Makima controls everyone and told them to evacuate without even telling anyone.
like that, like Santa Claus in a way, like make them like puppets in sort of control and just leave
Sorta.
her.
Because remember, she
Maybe?
killed Santa Claus, so maybe she has control over Santa Claus powers.
No, I mean no. Santa Claus kind of like went kind of brain dead. Well, not necessarily brain dead, but like his head
No,
is filled with Halloween.
Santa Claus got Halloween, which is brain dead.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
So it could be possible, but we don't know what's Makima's strength or who she has control over, because we don't know who she really has control of, exactly what person. We just know some devils, but we don't know what people either, because we know some humans that she could control. So it's questionable for that. So any more thoughts, guys, about the chapter? Any more theories of what could be happening for chapter 88, 89?
I still have no theories about Chainsaw Man. I just gotta see what's happening.
There's not enough information where you can actually come up with a
At least
theory.
I agree. I just don't think so. So.
All right. So for that, guys, let us know what you guys think about it. If you have any theories, if you have any thoughts about the chapter, let us know in the discussion down below in the comments. Let's have a discussion. Like the video, subscribe, and press that bell notification every time we upload our videos. Other than that, see you guys on the next one.
Peace.